Welcome back to the Bedroom Truths, the trusted channel for discerning men over 50 who refuse to let age define them. We've talked about testosterone and stamina, but today we're uncovering something rarely spoken about, yet critical to your long-term health. Meet Robert, a sharp executive who's disciplined about his diet, exercise, and career. But like many men, he's quietly neglected one area of his health, his sexual vitality. Maybe he assumes that slowing down in that department is just part of aging. But what if that very neglect is silently harming his prostate, his hormones, and his overall energy? Imagine if your doctor said this to you. If you stop engaging in regular sexual activity, including self-stimulation, your body will begin to decline faster than you think. That's not opinion. That's physiology. The truth is simple. Your body follows the use it or lose it principle. And nowhere is that more evident than in your sexual health. Your penis is a vascular organ. Erections are hydraulic events. They rely entirely on blood flow. When you're sexually active, even through self-stimulation, you keep that system functioning. Blood brings oxygen, nutrients, and elasticity to the erectile tissues. If you neglect this function, those tissues can stiffen, lose flexibility, and even shrink over time. It's called penile atrophy. And yes, it's reversible, but prevention is far easier. The prostate's health depends partly on regular release. Research suggests that ejaculating more frequently, around 21 times a month or more, may reduce the risk of prostate cancer. Why? Because ejaculation helps flush out old fluids, toxins, and potential carcinogens from the prostate ducts. Without that regular flush, waste can build up, creating an unhealthy environment. Robert, our executive, may have no idea that his decision to hold back could be increasing his risk for one of the most feared male diseases. After release, your body naturally balances stress hormones. Healthy sexual activity lowers cortisol, the stress hormone that drains testosterone. It also boosts endorphins and oxytocin, helping you relax, sleep better, and recover faster. Skip this process too long, and you may notice higher stress, poorer sleep, and lower drive, all classic symptoms of suppressed sexual energy. Neglecting sexual function doesn't just affect the bedroom, it ripples outward into your mood, confidence, energy, and focus. When erections weaken and desire fades, many men unconsciously lose a sense of vitality and purpose. The result? Less motivation to exercise, poorer mood, and faster overall decline. This isn't about indulgence or shame. It's about recognizing that self-stimulation is a natural maintenance mechanism for your reproductive and hormonal systems. A man who understands this uses it as part of a complete self-care routine. No guilt, just biology. Here's what I recommend to my patients. Engage regularly, whether with a partner or through mindful self-stimulation. Support circulation. Stay active. Eat nitric oxide-boosting foods like spinach, beets, and nuts. Manage stress. Deep breathing, meditation, or yoga keep cortisol down and testosterone up. Get sleep. 80% of your testosterone is made during deep sleep. Don't ignore symptoms. If you notice pain, reduced flow, or discomfort, see your urologist immediately. Robert eventually learned this truth. He began treating sexual health like every other system in his body, one that needs attention, movement, and nourishment. Within months, his energy, confidence, and even his mood transformed. Gentlemen, this is your reminder. Vitality doesn't fade with age, it fades with neglect. You have more control than you think. If this video opened your eyes, don't let the awareness fade. Click subscribe and tap the bell icon for more doctor-backed strategies to keep your energy, confidence, and masculinity thriving. Join our growing community of men who are redefining aging with intelligence, strength, and balance. And remember, use it or lose it.